it's rough to lose, obviously, but I feel proud of my team. I thought overall we had a really good trip. We unfortunately came up short. I think defensively, can't let a team shoot 60% from the field and expect to win like a championship. And I just thought we were like not getting the 50-50 ball, loose ball, and it seemed like they were always in a better position to get those. We gave up, I thought, the paint too easily as the game wore on. I don't know if that's fatigue or not, but we definitely have to get better defensively before our next outing. But really proud of these guys, how we performed in 4 games here in Hawaii over the last week or so, and Mo had an outstanding tournament.
I know this may put a damper on things, but you still won 3 games against very good teams over the last week, and you needed today for a while. How does this loss factor into kind of your thoughts on the whole trip?
It was an opportunity. It was, I've been here. I understand what it feels like as a player and coach to win these holiday tournaments. So it gives you a real boost, certainly. So that's disappointing. I'm disappointed for my guys that we couldn't get that done today. But it wasn't for a lack of effort or lack of trying. They came up with, like I said, too many baskets in the paint. Even Kid Brownell's a really good shooter. We looked at him in the portal, actually. And he didn't play, I don't think, the last game, and he came off there and had 16 points. So can't allow things like that to happen, and expect to win a game like this.
Bobby, I normally don't believe in 50-50 balls or bad luck, but it seemed like there were a lot of bad luck 50-50 balls in this game too, where it just ended up at USC's hands.
Yeah, it's hard to judge that until you rewatch it. I just don't think we were quick enough to the ball. They were just a fraction better at getting those type of plays that matter. Some of them I think resulted in maybe a 3 or something, a momentum play that went against us.
Mo, what was happening for you? 17 points is great, but you weren't able to take over like you have on other games on the island when it was needed. What were they doing to you defensively?
They were just sending 2 at me a lot of the times off the screen. So if I got 2 on me, that means somebody open. So I was just getting off the ball.
What did both of you think of Job? I thought there was some special moments for him today.
He played good. He's a freshman, so he got growing pains. So it's all about just being mature. Whether you got a good game last game or a bad game last game, just not a bounce back to him. That's what he's been doing every time. So I'm just proud of him.
Yeah, he stepped up, played well, in a big game, particularly in the first half. He, was very productive offensively. I think we ran out of steam, man. We fought to get back a couple of times, and even I think with 12 minutes left, I think we're down 8 or 7, and I told the guys hey, this is our time now. We've been here before, and it wasn't meant to be tonight.
Floor seems to open up more the more true it's aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's good. I mean I know he wanted to win badly. He's very disappointed upstairs now. It's a tough moment for him. Made some really good plays on offense, and he had a wide open 3. I know he wanted to knock down late in the game, which could have given us a little bit of a boost there.
And last one from me, Mo. Just talk about your week that you guys had here as a team. Do you feel like you're a better team? Do you feel like you're closer to your teammates? Talk about the whole Hawaii experience.
Yeah, it was a really good experience starting out last Tuesday when we got out there and we played Hawaii. And just connecting with them, bonding with them, taking walks on the beach as a team, talking about life, talking about how it goes as a team individually, just seeing where everybody bonds at before the game. And I feel like it made us better as a team. It made us more gel. It made us, our chemistry just way more better. Knowing that, knowing where everybody else come from, knowing their backgrounds, knowing what they're doing it for. So we playing for each other, we also playing for each other's families.
Coach, just talking about the impact that this tournament, I know for you, being a player, I was lucky in 1992 to get your autograph and Penny Hardaway and Thomas on Grant Hill and all your teammates. Yeah. And that had a huge impact on me as a local boy.
Yeah.
So just talk about that, your experience.
It's been special, both as a player and coach, to be here and feel the energy in the building. And this, it's just different, and it's unique, and it's. Our fan base, I can't thank them enough. That was maybe as loud a couple of days of cheering that I've ever had at Arizona State, just in terms of our our fan base just being locked into these games and really supporting our team. So it was a lot of fun to be here and share that, like Mo said, with our families.
I know you guys went 2-1 this week. Two really good games that seem to get not just the fans here fired up, but the fans back in Arizona fired up. Do you think there's something that fans learned about this team this week, or you taught fans about this team these last 3 days?
Yeah, for sure. Just keep supporting. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep scratching. We're gonna keep crawling. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep playing till 0-0-0 on the clock. So as long as the support is there, we're gonna play with our heart and we're gonna burn out every game.
I've used the word resilience a lot, like when I describe this team. So I think that's like the perfect way if you want to watch a team that's, like Mo said, is going to fight and they're not going to give up, and a bit of an underdog. No one thought much of us coming into the season. A lot of people just piled on about having no hope to have a good season, and so far we're proving some people wrong, because the reality is one team here out of these 8 goes 3-0, another team will go 0-3. A couple teams go 1-2. So to go 2-1 and play for a championship, and that's really good. And that's what I told the guys. I said 6 teams still have to play today. So
Next game is in Phoenix. Do you have anything to say to the fans that maybe learned a little bit about your team and are a little more excited about Arizona State basketball?
I just, I don't know what to say in that regard. I just, I'm kind of like, very in a disappointed phase. I don't want to, send out a smoke signal to everybody, in Phoenix to show up. It's just, that's everybody's choice. Well, if there was no people in the gym, would you try the same as you tried, like if there's a full building? Right. Yeah. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Coach, I know you've been asked this question a little bit, but what was it like playing Washington State and then today again, against former Pac-12 opponents? What was that like for you?
It brought back some good memories again too. I mean, it's played Washington State a lot. Enjoyed the matchup. I talked to players about the rivalry a little bit. I don't know how much of a rivalry it is, but it's like we were in the same league, and a lot of players learned to maybe not love USC that played for me over years. So, I tried to tell them to try and adopt that mindset this morning.
Hey Mo, you're clearly the leader of your team and you bring them together, and I saw you before the game and smiles and keeping them together. So what will you tell them now, even though you finished 2-1 and then won the championship? How do you rally them back and keep them together?
Like I said, it's a long season. It's 33 games, 34, 35 games, 36 because I want to make it to the tournament. So I'm gonna say 36 games. I just tell them we got a lot of basketball to play. We can't hold our heads for this loss. We left it a lot on the floor. Fortunately, it wasn't enough to win the game, but we got Oklahoma next, and we gotta hang it up.
Last question, Coach.
For Mo, you guys match up with Chad Baker Broussard today. Obviously, a great career at Auburn, and it seems to be going that way at USC. What was it like going at him? Obviously, you got a technical, it got really chippy. What was that matchup like for you?
It was cool. It was just basketball. Mutual respect him.
All right. Thank you, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Everything's been